Hey, what's up everybody? I promised you huge news, and that's what I'm about to deliver today. This is your sharpening update. What's all the news about? Well, angle guides. That's been kind of the big news for the last month, and it just got bigger. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been saying, hey, send me your ideas for the perfect, the best angle guide you could ever put your hands on. And guess what? A bunch of you came over to the Discord, shared your feedback. We took that feedback, we compiled it, we condensed it, we weeded out the crazy stuff, we agreed upon the logical, and guess what? This document over on the left side, this is what we sent to KMFK. And this document over here on the right side, guess what? This is the blueprints for the KSAG-5. Oh yeah. So this video is covering a brand new angle guide that's about to hit the market very soon. I don't know the exact time frame. I'll find out for you guys soon. But if you're interested or would like to be a part of building the future of sharpening, whether it be sharpening accessories like angle guides or building machines that are better and suited specifically for sharpeners like you gotta come to our Discord because we're in there busy. We're working every day. Let's go ahead and dive into this. On the left side, this is your recommendations, okay? Everybody agreed upon bolster cuts. We gotta have these cutouts. The belt's gotta go down the center. In this photo, there's blue tape in the background just to kind of give some contrast, but you get the point. Cut out on the left, cut out on the right. We want that 1-inch belt running right down the center. And then we need that bolster cut on the right side of the angle guide. Well, guess what, guys? They did it. Look at it. This is the new guide that's gonna be coming to Amazon very soon, okay? So we're gonna just run through your recommendations on the left, and as we do, I'll scroll down on the right and see if we can confirm what ideas we gave them that they're gonna use, and maybe there's some extra stuff they added that we didn't recommend, okay? So here we go. Number 2, main mounting knob. Current knob diameter is too large and awkward. This was specifically for the VEVOR toolker guys. That knob just didn't work back there. There wasn't enough room. It was too big, too awkward. And so one of our local legends, Matt Tagg with Northeast Ohio, AKA Neo Sharpening, came up with this idea. These little star knobs. Well, guess what? They gave us this. These I don't know the exact name for them, but it's got one little handle. It's definitely a lot smaller. It's gonna be a lot easier for us. Number 3, additional mounting bolts. M6 by 50 millimeter. We're talking about this right here. So if you're a VEVOR owner, toolker owner, you couldn't even use the knob at all because the VEVOR platen support was too long, okay? This photo here shows how it could be set up if you use a 50 millimeter long bolt. The knob sticks out a little bit further below, okay? Well, kind of same thing. They solved it with this more condensed lever option here. You pull up, you twist, you let it go, you twist, pull up, twist. You know, I don't know what the hell those things are called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, next up. Number 4. Oop, looks like I did a typo there. We missed that. Dual M6 tapped holes on mounting plate locations. Okay, so listen guys, in my opinion, this was the biggest update, the biggest upgrade anyone came up with, okay? This is a KMFK angle guide on a VEVOR machine but we've stacked up the KMFK platen on top of the VEVOR platen. It works fine in my opinion. You do need to do a little bit of rounding of the steel where the belt meets the KMFK platen, because there is a little, you know, you're adding a tighter angle for the belt. We don't want our belts to wear out. So you can round that out. But the great, the legendary, he's got 250 years of sharpening experience. That's Ray Sharpens. This guy, man, he's got so much good insight. We like to joke around that he has 250 years of experience. Obviously, he's not that old. But anyways, he said, why stack them? Why not just tap 2 M6 millimeter holes in the KMFK platen and that becomes your VEVOR platen? And guess what, guys? Here we go. Scrolling down. So we don't like that stacked effect, right? Here you go. Assembly with VEVOR sander. Use KSAG-5 platen. Okay, they listened. There you go. Right there on the right side. Just take that VEVOR platen right off, and your KMFK KSAG-5 has 2 M6 taps on it, and you can just swap that bad boy out. How cool is that? Big shout out to Ray Sharpens. He really is an absolute legend. He's provided so much feedback, and he's in there on the Get Sharp Discord every day. People new to sharpening, or maybe they've been sharpening for a long time and they have business questions like, you know, is there money in sharpening chainsaws? Man, that guy does it all. He's absolutely a legend. All right, moving down, side view, slight distance from belt. Okay, we were talking about the gap here. My crew, we solved this with a layer of graphite. And, you know, it's not 100% evident or not if KMFK solved this. Like, is their platen just thicker? I don't know. But good news, if they did not solve it, we have a solution for you over at Get Sharp. All right, number 5, C-shape mounting bracket trim. This was the bitch of all bitches, guys. Let me tell you, this area right back here, it's critical because the bolt needs a stability support system. You crank that bolt in. And again, these are for the guys that they're stacking a platen on a platen. It's really nice because it's quick and easy, right? You don't have to disassemble anything. You just slap that thing on. But this distance on the KMFK, it was too narrow. I want to say it was like 4 millimeters. Well, we figured out, this was one of the first mods we had to do to even be able to use the KMFK on the VEVOR machines. Well, we did it and it slid right over it. It worked great. Guess what? They did that. Yeah, here it is right here. On the right image, increase clearance to 11 millimeters. So we recommended 9. They said, you know what? Let's play it safe. Let's go 9 plus 2, 11 millimeters. Boom. That's a win. That's the biggest win. So left side, again, these were Get Sharp crews recommendations. And guess what? On the right side, this is evidence that they listened. Not only that they listened, but you guys got to realize, it's been like, I want to say a week and a half ago, we sent them the document on the left side of the screen, or at least my left side. That is absolutely incredible. So let's just go ahead before we end this. Let's just kind of scroll through page by page, hit the pause button if you see something you like and I go through it too fast. But first and foremost, we got the KSAG-5 right here on the left. They also, it looks like they're gonna include this little quick angle guide, which is kind of cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works. And these are just, looks like KSAG-5 vanity photos. What do we got here? We got our thumb screws. Those are great. No changes there. Big changes to the bolster cut. Super excited about this, guys. What else is going on here? This angle. Oh, over here on the right, we've got our 2 bolts to increase, decrease the tool rest height on, let's call it the y-axis. So if you're, using a 1200 grit tri-zac belt, you need that tool rest damn near touching the platen, you can adjust for that. And then you're gonna throw on your leather strap, your wool strap. Guess what? You adjust up for that. And let's run through these real quick. So they're giving us 24 millimeters of total tool rest, a 6 millimeter thickness platen. And I honestly don't know how thick the current one is. Hey babe, would you do me a big favor? On my tool bench in the garage, in the back, you'll see 2 of these. Can you go grab me one, please? They're loose. We're gonna measure the current thickness and see if they increase that in a second. Remove material for easy assembly. I'm not sure what that means. Remove material here. Oh, remove material. They're talking about the holes, the M6 taps. Be wider for strength. So they thickened up those. Okay. Increased clearance. We talked about that. The L handle, the M6, we talked about that. Thickness changed to 4 millimeters. Oh, the tool rest is going to be a little bit thicker. So they're concerned about the stability of it. I don't know that that was necessary. It wasn't in our recommendations, but these guys are engineers.
Am I grabbing these?
Yeah, that one right here. Thank you. All right. My beautiful wife, Tanya, she's absolutely incredible. She just permitted a property for a building permit in Shoreline, Washington. Okay, so I'm measuring the thickness, 3.7 millimeters. This is really cheap. Let's call it 4. So it's going to be 2 millimeters thicker. Okay, that's a big deal because that means we don't need the graphite. Oh, that's exciting. All right, moving on. This is the KMFK Wind Buck Tool 1x30 setup. Okay, so yeah, you guys got nothing to worry about. This thing's just gonna work. It's the VEVOR Toolker guys that have the challenges. And it will accept 10 millimeter thickness plate. I wonder if they meant 11 millimeters there. Oh, they went 11, so it'll accept 10. Got it. Okay, this is great. This part, I don't know if they fully understand the whole bolster situation here. They're kind of looking at this the opposite way. The width of the handle doesn't per se impact how deep the bolster cut needs to go. They thought of all kinds of different angles, apparently. I don't quite understand that, but that's neither here nor there. We'll find out very soon. And guess who's gonna be the first one to get their hands on the KSAG-5 and who's gonna cover it the best for you? That's this guy right here. And if you're wondering why I didn't cover the KSAG-3, well, guess what? I was the first one in the United States with them, and I immediately told them, sorry guys, I can't put my name on this thing. I'm not even making a video on it. I had one ready I had one ready 7 days ago. Last Thursday, I hadn't made a video. Halfway through it, I was like, nope, too many modifications required for my guys. We need to do something else. And they said, well, we've got this coming. It's happening. Should we prioritize it? I said, yeah, get that thing going now. I was blown away too that even a week ago they were as far as they were. All right, here's our optional locking mechanisms for those who are gonna stack the platen on the platen, which I did a couple days ago. I was too lazy to, I tapped my own holes, but I was too late. I just didn't want to do it. I was in a hurry, so I just stacked them. Everything was fine. I didn't have any issues. A lot of guys are concerned you're gonna wear your belt out quicker from the weird angle that the belt has to bend, but I don't know, we'll see. Assembly with KMFK Buck Tool Wind Sander. Yep, you can see that bolster cut. Everything's perfectly lined up. I love it. Whoops, I went a little too far. Assembly with buck tool wind sander. Just another vanity shot there. Assembly with VEVOR sander. Here we go. A lot of guys have these machines. This is the stacked platen option. Even in this 3D model, you can see where the belt puts a lot of friction on the edge of that platen. A lot of guys are worried about that. Round that corner off, you're gonna be just fine. And assembly with VEVOR again, just some more side shots, side cuts, whatever you wanna call them. And more VEVOR shots. I wonder why that part's blue right there. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at there. What angle is that? All right, here we go. Ray Sharpens. Sir, this is your modification. Man, you need to buy one of these and just put it in a shadow box on your wall, because this was a huge recommendation. Awesome. Over here on the far right, you got your standard VEVOR, and then just to the left of it with the KMFK angle guide. What a huge upgrade. And again, on the VEVOR, look how nice and clean that is on the far left. Far right. Oh yeah, all three of these, just perfect. I'm excited about that. Also, I look at these thumb screws in the middle. I wonder if they shorten the screw themselves. I don't see it sticking out. That was one gripe I've had, but I didn't express to them. Unfortunately, forgot. It doesn't need to be so long. More glamour shots. Well, there you go, guys. I want to make sure you're aware there is no question who influenced the design of this one. But man, Get Sharp is so proud of the KSAG-5. I don't even have it yet, and I'm saying that because I can already tell my whole team, not the whole Get Sharp community, but there's a small group of us who are under NDA right now. They have seen these and all of them agree this is damn near perfect. Of course, there's a few things we're like, but here we are, man. Took them 2 weeks. No joke, guys, 2 weeks and we've got this. They're over there right now manufacturing these things. So in no time, these are gonna be available on Amazon. You're probably wondering, what's the price gonna be? I don't know. This is a highly modified version of the KSAG-1. The KSAG-3 was damn near 50 bucks. I'm thinking this thing's gonna be 40, 50 bucks. It's probably gonna cannibalize the KSAG-3, that other guy's design that he took credit for. But yeah, I'd pay 50 bucks for it. If it does everything my modified KSAG-1 does, but better, yeah, it's worth it. Because you only need one. They don't break. You know what I mean? They're built like I said in my very first video when I reviewed the KSAG-1, if I get in a fight, I hope I have that thing in my hand because I'm going to win. You could, do something to somebody with no problem with that thing. All right, guys. Well, again, I'm so proud of the Get Sharp community working together. A bunch of strangers. We were all strangers a month, 2 months ago. And we're working together on the Get Sharp Discord. And we're creating new things. And we're partnered with an amazing company like KMFK, who's interested in working with real sharpeners like you on designing better products. Who ever thought we would have opportunities like this, So I'm very excited. If you ever wondered what KMFK stands for, guess what? I asked that question, and it's Knife Master. Pretty cool, huh? I don't understand the K at the end, but anyways, appreciate you guys. See you on the next one.